Is it worth it to upgrade to the GHD Chronos Max if you already have the GHD Max Original? Today we're going to put these two to the test on my very curly hair. I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison. Oh my god, I am so excited about this video, guys. I have been wanting to try the new GHD Chronos Max for the longest time now, and GHD was kind enough to send it to me to try it out. This video is not sponsored, but I'm so grateful that they sent me this hair tool to try out for you guys. Let's get right into straightening my hair. I'm going to be doing this side with the new GHD Max and this side with the old GHD Max. First thing that I'm gonna do is divide my hair right in the middle. It might surprise you guys that I'm actually straightening my hair straight from my natural curly hair texture. I just kind of like let it air dry. Wish me luck, because this is not my ideal way of straightening my hair. But I really wanted to put these hair tools to the test. You guys seem to like it more when I just straighten it straight from my very curly hair. By the way, I'm gonna use some heat protectant, definitely, which I always add heat protectant to my hair. I love that the heat setting on these hair tools is 365 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect for my hair type. I know that not being able to switch the heat setting can be something that a lot of people don't like, but in my opinion, I think it is good for me because sometimes I do get a little tempted to put the heat setting up to like 4 or 10. I really like that the heat setting is very controlled with these hair tools, because sometimes I am very guilty of putting the heat setting up to 410 degrees, and that can be very damaging to your hair. So all right, let's do one pass with the GHD Max, the original, and then we're gonna move on to the GHD Max Chronos. This has a 2-inch plate, so you're able to grab very big sections with this hair tool, and it straightens my hair so quickly. Check this out. So I take the flat iron and then I use a comb just to kind of help guide the hair and detangle my curls a little bit, because it's a little hard to do this straight from your natural curly hair texture. This is what it looks like with one pass. Not bad, but I definitely want it to be just a little tiny bit more straight. So I'm gonna do another pass. And yeah, let's see. By the way, all that smoke is from the heat protectant, so don't get scared. After 2 passes, completely straight. Yeah, I don't gotta do anything more to that. Let's move on to this section with the GHD Chronos Max. Gonna turn it on. As you can see, the plates are a little bit different on these hair tools. So the Chronos Max on this side does have a little bit more of a curve on top. Also, the plates are a little tiny bit closer to the edge on the Chronos Max. I don't know if you guys can tell. So the design on that was made specifically to be able to get closer to your roots, which is something that I notice about GHD straighteners in general. The plates are always so close to the edge, which I love because I'm able to get very straight roots and I'm able to really get in there with these hair tools. So let's do this section right here with the new GHD Chronos Max. This one has a 1.7-inch plate, but it is a 2-inch styler, which looking at it now, it is literally the same size as the original. So they're both about 2 inches. This is supposed to give you more shine than the original, and it's supposed to straighten your hair quicker than the original. I'm gonna grab the hair and bring this down. Okay. Very nice. After one pass, I mean, it is very straight. I don't even think I have to do another pass on this side. It looks very nice. But I'm gonna do one more pass. And by the way, on this side, it's a little bit harder to not flip my hands. Like sometimes you see I'm like a little bit uncomfortable on this side, so sometimes I'll start like that and then I'll flip it. But yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Love that. This is the first section with the GHD Max. This is the first section with the GHD Chronos Max. Do you guys notice a difference? I don't notice a huge difference so far, but this side was a little bit faster than the original. With one pass, my hair was pretty much straight with the Chronos Max. And with one pass with the GHD Max, my hair was straight, but not all the way. I feel like with the Chronos Max, I was able to do one pass and I was good to go. With the Max Original, I had to do about 2 passes. This side is usually a little bit harder to do than this side. I'm also going to be putting a timer on both sides to see which one was quicker to straighten. So I'm going to start my timer for the GHD Max Original side. Let's do this side first, and then we'll move on to the GHD Max Chrono side. This has 70% larger plates than a lot of other straighteners in the market that are way smaller than this. So this is going to give you quicker styling. This also has heat sensors for consistent heat distribution. The one heat setting is all you need. I mean, at least for me, that is my ideal heat setting, 365 degrees Fahrenheit. That is the safest heat temperature for most hair types, but I do think that this is a straightener that is ideal for very thick curly hair, which is why I love it so much. But anyways, I'm gonna finish doing all my hair on this side and I'll be back with the final look. All right guys, I'm done with the GHD Max Original side. It only took me 14 minutes to do this side, which is not bad at all. I mean, it looks so straight. Like these edges look amazing. My hair looks very shiny, very straight. I was able to kind of curl the ends a little bit, like, you know, give it a little flip. But let's move on to the GHD Max Chronos. I'm gonna start doing my hair on this side. And of course, I'm gonna add a ton of heat protectant. I gotta turn this back on because it actually turns off because it was not being used for 10 minutes, so it turned off. Let's do the GHD Chronos Max side. I'm gonna start the timer for this side. This one does glide through the hair a little bit better. I don't know if maybe it's because it's newer, but it just feels a lot more smooth. I do think I noticed a little tiny bit more of shine on this side than with the original Max. But I'm gonna do all my hair to just really see a side-by-side difference. The GHD Chronos Max has rapid heat styling plates with ultra gloss coating. This is gonna provide the smoothest glide to deliver one stroke styling with up to 90% more shine. So yeah, this definitely does glide a lot better on your hair than the GHD Max Original, and it also does give you more shine. So this wishbone hinge design is going to help hold to the plates in perfect alignment, so it's going to give you more control when you're styling your hair. This heats up in 35 seconds, which is so fast, and it also has this halo ring, which is going to indicate when the hair tool is ready to use. So it's a little bit different than the original. The original doesn't have that. Again, this has the same heat setting that most GHD hair tools have, which is 365 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything hotter than that heat setting is going to damage your hair. Anything cooler is not going to give you the same results. You might have to do a couple more passes if you do a lower heat setting. And sometimes that can even just end up pulling your hair and damaging your hair even more. So having an ideal, perfect heat setting for each hair tool is the best way to go in my opinion. This hair tool is designed to last, and I also noticed that the GHD Max Original does last you a very long time. I have been using the Max Original for years now, at least 5 years now, and it is good as new. It is very durable. GHD hair tools are so durable. You can buy a GHD hair tool and you know it's gonna last you a couple years and it's gonna work perfectly fine. It has an automatic sleep mode, which after 10 minutes of inactivity, it's going to shut off automatically. Overall, this is supposed to give you quicker results than the GHD Max. It's supposed to give you more shine. The plates are a little bit closer to the edge, so you're supposed to get closer to the roots, giving you smoother, flatter hair overall. All right, I am all done doing this side. It took me 16 minutes to do the GHD Chronos Max side, and let me tell you, this side of my hair is way curlier than this side. So it usually takes me way longer to do this side anyways. I also noticed that my hair looks a little tiny bit shinier on this side. What do you guys think? This is the Chronos Max side, and so this is the original side. Also looks amazing. I feel like this side looks a little bit more flat than this side, but at the same time, this one looks shinier and it still looks very smooth. Do you guys notice a difference? Because I cannot notice a huge difference, if I'm being honest. I feel like the main difference that I noticed was shine. I think this side looks a little tiny bit shinier than the original. I also noticed that the The Chronos is a lot easier to glide down your hair. It's a lot more smooth than the Max Original. And this side, again, is curlier than this side. So it's a little bit more challenging to get it nice and smooth. But this did really glide down my hair very easily. I love the GHD Max. And you guys know I've been talking about this hair tool for the longest time now, at least 5 years. This is my go-to straightener. I definitely will start using the Chronos Max more though, just because it gives me a little bit more shine. I want to keep trying it. I also want to try it after a blowout, see how that works, because this is not how I would typically straighten my hair, straight from my natural curly hair texture. I'm just doing it for the sake of the video, just so that you guys can really see how these work, really put these to the test. But I like to blow out my hair first and then use a straightener. But even after just using it straight from my natural curly hair texture, my hair looks so smooth. I mean, just all around. The Max Original did an amazing job. I love that hair tool. The new Max Chronos also did an amazing job. I can see myself using that a lot more now. Both of these are next level. Both of these hair tools are amazing. So either one that you get, you are going to love. If you want something that is a little bit more affordable, get the GHD Max. If you want to splurge and try something a little bit more advanced, then try the Chronos. But either way, I'm going to be tagging both of these hair tools right here through YouTube Shopping if you guys want to check them out. I'm also going to be linking them down below in the description box. That is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I really hope it was helpful. Let me know if you guys want me to compare the new Chronos Max to any other hair tool, maybe the original Chronos, the 1-inch. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you want to see, or if you want me to try any other hair tools or any other hair care products. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much.